Okay. Hi. So we're gonna play Theme Park Tycoon 2. I don't have a whole lot of no, thank you. I don't have a whole lot of um patience for playing video games at the moment because I'm trying to get the next two chapters in my story done. But I'm gonna try. Um, Hi. New mission's gonna be started. So that was Trap King something. Um, it's stays still long enough for me to be able to focus on Trap King 480. So what are we gonna get? Find 6 guests carrying refreshing fruit. Refreshing fruit that looks like strawberry shaped potatoes. Okay. Expand your park with a new roller coaster. Flying coaster. Check out what other people are building by visiting 8 parks made by different players. We only got 4 people. I wish you could go and find 8 people. Do I have refreshing fruit? Hey! My cat Bobby is in my park. my, uh, we'll call that my niece. It says Kate. It's close. That could be Mama, but wrong color hair. That was her middle name. So I try to be. Hey, Roy Gilmore is in my park. Ew, Mason. My niece's old boyfriend. So it's it's a typical um drama. I don't know if it was even true or not, but he heard from one of his friends that my niece wasn't being as faithful as she should have been and broke up with him. Broke up with her. And I don't know if that was true or not. I have no idea. But later she had, you know, at least she said she had like 6 boyfriends at once, and very confused. But my niece's dating life, it's not my business really. So Mackenzie's the name of one of the characters in my story. Um, she likes to, she likes to be called Mac, but her boyfriend stubbornly calls her Mackenzie. So that's how her dad knew that that was the guy for her. To not shoo him away. Because most dads would be most dads would be like, rules for dating my daughter, don't. But Well, why is Rashad buying fresh fruit twice? He really likes fresh fruit. Although if he has too much fruit, he's gonna have to go to the bathroom in an emergency situation. Rory, you want fruit? It worked. Usually I say, I call out their name and say, you want to buy fruit? And they're like, no, I don't. Raya, you want fruit? Nathaniel, you want fruit? This is the only place I know that I got fruit, so. Kate, you want fruit? Kate, you want fruit, not popcorn. Corey, fruit. Roy, fruit. Ronnie, Isabella. Oh, one of you just bought it. There. 5. Just need one more person. Come on, fruit. Amira, Kathleen. River. Fruit. Raiden, you're done making yourself seasick. Could you buy some fruit? Ismail? 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 Weird name. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just weird. Cohen, you want fruit? Dude. Amira. Cody. Somebody. Dang, Amira, you really like this part. Leia. No, Layla. Megan! I've got a character in my books named Megan, too. So I feel like I have lost some of my stories, and I don't know if that's true or not, but they are 6. Because I remember that I wrote that, there was a lot of stuff with ride the bumper cars ride and earn 12 points. I don't have the bumper cars, do I? It just says ride it. It doesn't say build it. Where would bumper cars be? Is that intense rides or is that... Sorry if I'm making you seasick. I'm making me a little seasick. Ah. Dang! 17,000? Oh, now it says 25,000. Dang it. Can't do it. I know. Oh, maybe not exactly right there. Because a second ago, I don't have collisions turned off. Oh, that's how you disable collisions. Okay. Anyway, I don't have it turned off. And, it would have been, you know, the ship would have been going smack right into the bumper cars. So, yeah, 10 minutes in. So, if you're watching me on Twitch right now, which looks like nobody is, but if you're watching me on Twitch right now, please follow, chat, and subscribe. If you're watching me on um if you're watching me on YouTube at a later time or a later date, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And a lot of people shop on Amazon. If you're gonna shop on Amazon, please check out my books. Even if you're not shopping on Amazon, just please go on Amazon and check out my books. Okay, so I would love it if people would start buying my books. That would be, my ultimate happiness right there. So you should find Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, Esperanza's Party, The Island, Adopted Coral, and coming soon, which means anywhere between now and Christmas at the moment, should be Lessons in Love. Oh, will be Lessons in Love, not should be. Yeah, Lessons in Love. And then I am so sorry you're having to watch me wait until I have 25,000. I think that's so weird. Depending on where you are depending on how many people are in your park at the time is where you end up on the list. And it's weird because because I think it ought to be based on how much money you have, but then later when I have millions of dollars, I'm always going to be at the top. I've got 95 people in my park. That is so cool. Somebody just left my park and it went up to 98. But then somebody went into my park and it went down to 97. That I don't think it's counting quite right. It's okay. I kind of wish that we'd have an ATM as well. And we've got benches and sit down spots, so there should be none of this, oh, I'm so tired, I have to leave the park. It's okay. Okay, so we are waiting for this to get up to 25,000 because that's the next thing that we have to do. So I'm gonna turn away just for a moment. You're not even gonna notice. But chapter 15, like I said, is really oh, I said that in the last video. Okay. So I finally got done with chapter 1 through 14. and I'm on like I'm on page 38. I'm working on page 38. So, I decided that I would, since we gotta wait until 25 anyway, I'll work on that a little bit and try not to ignore all of you. I mean, it's just not nice to ignore people. Okay, and then we can go back over there on the story. So, I'm working on chapter 15. It's called Double Guard. So, normally you would just have, probably one person guarding. Well, William is asking if there could be two people on guard. So like one down the main hallway and then one specifically down that hallway in front of Sean and Jesse and Ashley and Chantel's rooms. There's a bathroom down that hallway too. Every time I try to build it though, it turns out different. Hey, now I only got 87. Maybe I need to put more fresh fruit because I got that pretty quick. So I'll put some fresh fruit as soon as I put this in. Oh, I'm like, who's saying, it's like, whose voice is saying that? And it's like, Lily. Morgan's talking, but I'm using the Lily voice for her. And, I can't remember what the word was, but... Oh! Yes. Yeah, I do. So Jocelyn cannot say Jessie's without me having to change it up a little bit. So normally Jesse, for a guy, is Jesse. So like Uncle Yeah, my two examples are Uncle Jesse. So I think Uncle Jesse on the Dukes of Hazzard was Jesse, and then Uncle Jesse on Full House, Jesse, and Jesse James, I'm pretty sure that was Jesse. Anyway, so when you're trying to say Jesse's room or Jesse's bed, whichever one it was, I think it was Jesse's bed. Anyway, when you're trying to say that, it would be Jesse''S. Just like if you wrote Tina's, TINA''S. It's a name thing. So, problem was that she couldn't say it. And so, I tried JESS, JESSEE, JESSIE, both with apostrophe S at the end. The only thing that worked was JESSEY. Apostrophe S. And then she could say Jesse's, no problem. So it wasn't really a big deal. Okay, Now, back to Jocelyn. And is tickle her... Don't worry, the person tickling Morgan is her husband, so it's not a big deal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. It should be fine, unless there's some kind of unless there's some kind of like Chantel. I don't spell it Chantel because AI typically says Chantel. So, normally you spell it Chantel, and this time, Lessons in Love, chapter 15. Double guard. That's what it was. Double guard. I don't think I can put either one of those. That, yeah. I might be able to put guard, though. Yeah. It's one of those things where, I'll listen to it, when we're done, put it together, and it'll be all good. Or, like, between this and... Or, like, between this and the next, thing I need to put in. I mean, this and Zoo Tycoon. If I can actually end all of this stuff by 9:30 and then get on Minecraft, which is what I want to get on, that would be great. I don't see it happening, but... Oh, achieve Don't Drown! Yay! Is that a little kid or what? Or is that just a person that, like, didn't care enough to come up with a regular name? Or are they, like, really, 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 really happy with that name? Anyway, BVCXZZ112222222222222222 has achieved the achievement Don't Drown. I think that's awesome. So they deserve a shout out. Okay, so we're still trying to get 25,000. That's not fair, because over there it said 17,000, but then it was on the pathway, so it wouldn't have worked. Oh, actually, is that 2 pathway? Or is that 1 pathway? I think I'll do that, just in case. See, I kind of wish I could place it, start putting in the, start putting in the path and all that, but I'm not allowed to open it. That guy is going back and forth like a robot. What the heck? He's not walking. He's roboting. Could be a she, but I have no idea. Because I can't read that tiny little writing. Although, that person in the red on the bench looks like it says Ryan. See, and then Ryan's roboting too. And so are they. Okay. So that's the problem right now, is that I cannot um I cannot listen to my story on stream. Um Wait a minute. Oh, well, okay, if you listen to it the way the AI is gonna say it, it's fine. But if you don't listen to it the way the AI is gonna say it, and losing your mind. So I'm trying to catch up on these super long videos. You know, the ones that are 2, 3, 4 something hours long. Like 4+ hours long. Got those playing in the background, and he was trying to explain a spiral. Well, when it comes to Disney, um, I'll remember that in Dreamlight Valley. When it comes to Dreamlight Valley, it's when you're trying to do your dream snap, and you just, you feel like you've gone crazy because you've got all these great ideas, but can you do it? And is it going to be a good deal? And are people going to like it? And you're like trying to get as many tags as you can, but if it's an outfit challenge, you can't really do that. Yeah. Some people go all out though, even though it's an outfit challenge, they'll go and make the background spectacular. But I don't think it's really fair, because the ones that have like the I've got all that stuff too, but the ones with the fireworks going off, and super bright lights in the background, and all that stuff, that you can tell that they spent probably hours working on this thing. They're always the ones that win, because they went for shock value over, does the uh does the dream snap actually go with the theme. And I don't like that, because that means that us people who actually stuck to the theme are stuck. The people that I don't think really deserve it are getting the moonstones, and the ones that do deserve it, because they stuck to the theme, are getting robbed. But usually I'm okay as long as I get 1,000 something. But what I really want to do this time is, I was going to go on there, if I found time, I was going to go on there and check out check out Dreamlight Valley again because, uh, I wanted. Well, I was gonna go in there every day so I could get the moonstones, and then I didn't. I didn't because I didn't have time. So, hopefully I will get, like 2,500 moonstones because I think I already have 1,000 because we're supposed to be getting a new star path. It actually sounds like they made some improvements to the star path, so it's not going to be as annoying as it usually is. Okay, so like I don't like the time gated stuff. I don't have a whole lot of time because I'm trying to edit a book. And so the time gated stuff, I mean, I like it and I don't like it all at the same time. The time gated stuff ends up kind of annoying me because I can't get it all done. Like I would like to get everything done and not have to worry about a dang thing set aside and, work on my story. Because I've got everything done already. And I've got all the bonus items that uh, the items that you get for doing the star path. Um, anyway, I will have all that. And, it just is like, I, I'm kind of upset because I can't, usually I get kind of upset because I can't just blow right through it. Because all of a sudden you need to get this many people in Remy's restaurant and this many people in Tiana's restaurant and maybe when you go in there you gotta feed uh 7 people and there's one person in there. you know I I didn't mind those ones. It's just that it shouldn't say specifically Remy's restaurant or Tiana's restaurant. It should say any restaurant. You know? It's not a popular opinion amongst, the people who make the game, but us people who play the game, it's very popular. Okay, Um, we're only about 1,000 off. Okay, 995. I don't know if that's one path or two path. I think that's one. There. Come on, 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 come on. And then I'm gonna have to wait until it says. That's something I'm a little upset about. I'm gonna have to wait until it says I've got enough to put in the path. What was that build a flying roller coaster? Last time I tried to build a roller coaster, it was trying to make me use a custom one. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted. I want to be able to build my own. Yay! Okay. Rotate. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Okay. Paths. Q paths. Excuse you? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just gonna pretend I did not fall off. You know, I would think if that was a real hedge, her feet would hurt. One of these days, maybe for Christmas. I don't know if we're getting money for Christmas, but yeah. There we go. And then a regular Q path. And then, oh, okay. Yeah, we'll put it here. Well, yeah, I wanted to put it there, so I'm like utilizing all the space. Using all the space. Build, path, yeah, path. Okay, now, open, 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 open. No, not that, this. What was it? Earn 12 points. I don't understand points. I that's not what I meant. I guess it's gotta be a person. Nobody wanted me to build the... Well, it seems like nobody wanted me to build the... Okay, I'm gonna get out. Oh. I don't understand how the line works for this. Oh! You know what would help? If we had... can't really bump. Got 2. 3. I guess it has to be head on. I'm sorry if the camera work isn't great. I don't understand how I'm getting points at all. Oh, that's what I meant. There we go. I don't understand how we're getting points at all. Well, I don't think getting 12 is gonna help at all whatsoever. Honey, mail comes later. Mail comes later. Oh. I was gonna say yesterday was Sunday. No, it wasn't. It was Monday. I thought yesterday was when you checked the mail. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, so I don't know why, but I'm not supposed to be lifting things that are more than 10 pounds?
10 to 15, he said.
Okay, so he said 10 to 15. And, well, at first he said 10, so I'm like, oh, I can't pick up 2 of my cats. And he goes, oh, a cat should be fine. I'll be like, no, he's 16 pounds. I literally told him that. He's 16 pounds. Because I was thinking of Sam. Ben is not. He's only about 12, 13 pounds. I think it was 13 pounds last week. Got him weighed. And, so it's like, I can't pick up either one of my cats. I mean, I could pick up Bobby, probably. She doesn't weigh much. But Bobby won't let us. My husband picks her up anyway, which could be good, could be bad. You never know. She's getting used to my husband. Because, the only thing wrong with my husband in her eyes is that he's not her original daddy. You know, when she lived with my sister. She likes my brother-in-law Aaron. Excuse me. On here he would be C3. Okay, what? Oh, okay. Oh. That's not where I want that. That's where I want that. I know it's weird having the amazing floating light, but... What? Oh. So he's looking at advertisements for stuff, and one of the advertisements was like, way too late. About a month out of date. Maybe more. Anyway. Oh, so as soon as I'm done putting in lights here, because apparently I don't have enough lights in my mind. Excuse me. So, as soon as I'm done putting in lights, we gotta go to other people's places and other people's amusement parks and visit them. Oops. Okay. And this one, like, a lot of people are going to this one, but since I cannot put... No. Is there like a light thing that I could put here? Like, what's this? No, that's like the same thing. Not that. Oh my goodness. Where was I? Oh, way down there. Okay. So, I feel like I can leave for a little bit, check out other people's parks. The only problem is I need 8 of them. Can't check it until we get to the next stopping point. Yeah, 8. Good, that did work. But I'm guessing... Yeah, he hasn't saved it yet. I'm gonna assume... I know, never assume, but I'm gonna assume that this is saved, and it was. Oh, I thought it said that somebody's name is Coke. You know, like Coca-Cola. And that's just not what it was. Thanks for telling me it was a cliff. Well, actually, I don't like their park, but I give people lakes anyway. Like, the one time, it was disgusting. From the front gate, you can see that there's trash everywhere. And they didn't have a Roblox character like mine. Apparently, if your legs are too skinny, it will not let you. Oh, that's me. It will not let you pick up trash. So, like, if I temporarily made my character very overweight, I could pick up trash again. But basically, they assume that you're too pretty princess to to pick up trash if you're hey, I crashed into somebody. I did not understand how you're supposed to get this one. I just really don't. I don't get it. Um, I don't get it. So, what kind of roller coaster? Flying roller coaster. With the excitement rating of at least, and they don't let you know what at least is. They need to fix their they need to fix their message. Oh, apparently it's built for computer players. Well, Husband's making that up, but he's pretty sure. Well, they need to fix it for people who are not playing on computer. Okay, so flying roller coaster. And if we have to go and put in a... There you go. Well, why was I giving... Oh my goodness, I swear it gave me something different last time. Okay. Rotate, rotate. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Now, we want to go up with the chain lift. Okay. Just needed one more. Oh, 389. I didn't see that. Okay. Now, flatten it out for 324. I really didn't have an inspiration for this week's Dream Snap in Dreamlight Valley, so I just went with the yeah. I just went with the idea that um Okay, we're at 324. Okay. Now, that's gonna be, yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be expensive. Okay, so I'm trying to do probably without the corkscrew, but there's if it's still there, there's a theme park called Great America, or words to that effect. Um, hopefully, okay, so hopefully by the time that I can switch to the next book. Dang, I know he's not in that intro, but I swear I saw that uh guy that I like to watch sing, Dan Vasc or whatever his name is. I can always remember that his name is Dan because, it's just such a odd name. You just don't see a Dan anymore. But no, down. Dang it. Remove, remove. Oh, that. Well, I had it a minute ago. It's probably a anyway, there's a theme park that has been called Great America in the past, or Marriott's Great America, Paramount's Great America. Um, what was it called before that though? I can't remember. I had another name when I was like a baby or not born yet. I can't remember the name. Um, maybe it was Marriott's Great America. I don't know, something like that. Um, anyway, I'm hoping that there's a no, 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 no. Oh no, I forgot to take the chain lift off. Okay, but I still need it to go. Yeah, I need it to go down. No. No, down. I am so confused. No, take that freaking chain lift off. Now. Does help if you. Really? I had that there a second ago. And I don't think you pay maintenance, and rides don't break down over here, which is great. They got one up on Roller Coaster Tycoon with that, but I still love playing me some Roller Coaster Tycoon. But the only problem is that I've got bad wrists, and it was definitely messing with them. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so... Oh, it's a flying roller coaster. So I don't think I can get down. Well, since I need to... Okay. It says I need more money. So if I can go down one more, and then I'm gonna see if under more pieces there's a a loop. Yeah, I think it's called a loop. Um. Anyway, I was telling you about Great America because there's a ride called the Demon, and I'm gonna turn this to red, so it'll be like the Demon. But it's not gonna have the corkscrew at the end because, or at least I don't think it's going to. Depends on how much room we have. We can block brakes. We can sloped. No, we can't loop yet. Oh, because the loop needs to go up, I think. Hey! No, I am not doing that on purpose. Um, there. Okay, so I think we'll build one more piece, and then we're gonna have to up it. Half a loop. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, I need a lot more money. Okay. I keep looking at the price of the track and then thinking that's the money I have. And then going, why is it not letting me do it? And it's like, oh yeah. Oh, I just realized I didn't even look for a Mickey Cloud. Oh my goodness. Mickey Cloud would have, made the shot. So yesterday, and I forgot to tell them, yesterday I played one of my favorite scenes from every single Park Pass video. And that's the part um, where Chris goes, and I'm talking to you. And he goes in and tries to make us feel better about being us. And, because I think somebody in his family or somebody that he knew got so upset at life that they aren't here, aren't with us anymore. And, I don't think he ever actually talked about it. But he's been doing that I'm talking to you thing ever since, and I love it. I don't want him to ever stop. Because, maybe I don't need to hear it that day, but somebody does. I'm just guessing that somebody does. So maybe we will be able to do the corkscrew. I don't know. The problem is that you build it, and then you go and I mean, it's not going to be exactly the way it's supposed to be if I do put in the corkscrew, but we'll make it as close as we can. And we can actually we can go and like make the path go under the roller coaster and come out the other side. It's pretty cool. Come on. Oh, and then J.R. the King, so Junior the King maybe, 317223 has achieved the achievement Getting Started. So I guess it's their very first park ever. Wow. So, on the one hand, I can't wait until tomorrow, but on the other hand, I'm like, but on the other hand, I'm like, I've got story to write. I mean, edit. I already wrote it, and it's just, I need to edit it. And I've been, like, this one chapter the chapter I'm working on right now, the chapters that, it used to be one chapter and I'm breaking it down a little bit more because it's like, this is what happened this night, and then in the morning, this conversation happened, and technically it's the same room, but it's definitely a different time period, so I figured it needed to be its own thing, and, not a half a loop, a whole loop. Not half a loop, a whole loop. Not half a loop, a whole loop. Okay, but I need $3,024 for it. Anyway, and then this other thing over here happened, and, it's like 2 days later or something like that. So I was like, that doesn't work. That's not okay. So I busted it down to 3 different chapters, and it seems to be working better. It's actually working a lot better. Well, we're a third of the way there. So that's a little bit of the problem, though. Because I'm working on my story so much that I'm not getting as many great submissions with my dream snaps and. But I wasn't getting that great of submissions anyway. But I haven't gotten 4,000 minstones in a really long time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please check out Dreamlight Valley. It's Disney's Dreamlight Valley. You'll hear some of the YouTubers call it DDV. I just call it Dreamlight Valley because technically it's Disney themed, but it's not made by Disney. It's made by Gameloft. So. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I don't understand how you get points on the bumper cars. I think I'm going too slow. And I don't know how to go faster. So I hear that we need 1,500 moonstones on Dreamlight Valley so we can get the next door. Instead of bringing Snow White or Cinderella, they bring the characters, no, not the characters I cannot stand, but characters from the movie I can't stand. I do not like Inside Out because the parents were so horrible to that child. Successfully saved! Yay! Spiral, spiral, corkscrew. There we go. Corkscrew. Right. Ew, not that kind of corkscrew. It's a big corkscrew. Well, maybe that kind of corkscrew. I don't know. I know I'm gonna end up putting it on, putting it. Okay, so I'm gonna end up putting it to where, it goes left again anyway, so. No, 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 no. Now we need to go, down left. Ew. No. Down right? No. Okay. We went right the first time, so let's go left. And then we'll go right. See, the person I'm watching, Zero, he's always comparing uh, he's always comparing Dreamlight Valley with, like, Infinity Mickey or, some of the other games out there, and it's like, but it's not Infinity Mickey or some of the games out there. It's just not. So, yesterday, no, we don't want to go under the ground. Okay. Oh, I just need a little more money. I need a little more money. Oh, so I hope everybody makes it to this. Oh, I just thought of something. 'Cause there's no way I've been on here that long. Okay, I have been on here that long. And somebody was trying to sell me viewers. Again! Okay, now. Oh, I need a little more money. I need a little more money. Well, I need a lot more money in real life, but I need a little more money on the game. Little more money. Because basically, okay, so there's a ride called the Demon, and basically you go like say 50 feet up in the air. I have no idea how tall really, but and then you I guess you bank left. I mean, you turn left, and then you go down, and you go through the two loops, and um, you go through the two loops, and then oh, I've got money. That's how I do that. Duh. Now I would need to go straight a little bit more. I think. Anyway, so you go down in the two loops, and they're literally one right after the other, and then maybe you go straight for a little bit, just a tiny bit, and then you went through a corkscrew, and then you had one more turn, and then you were back at the station. Anyway, I liked it. I don't know if I'd go on it now. I would if they made it, like if they made it like Disneyland, and I mean Disneyland, not DCA. DCA is a totally different thing. If they did it like Disneyland, where you can't tell how high up you are, you know that you've gone up that high, but you can't tell you're up that high. That I could get behind. That would be a thing. But I don't like the ones you where you cannot tell. I mean, where you can tell how high up you are. I don't like that. Okay, oh, okay, I've got enough. Um, I don't think that's gonna work. I just don't think that's gonna work. No. Um, he's trying to position Wally just right. And he goes, "If you do what I want you to do, I'll find you another boot." Well, I don't think that is a doable thing in the game, but he can try. Yeah, there we go. What was that? I saw that it was green, and that was about it. Come on. That's funny. When you look at it like this, it looks like it's got framework coming up where it doesn't need to be. It's not really there. It just looks like it is. Now, hopefully it will work the first time. Okay. So, before I turn it on, let's hope that it works. No, we need paths. We need queue paths. We're gonna, okay, wait. Or should it be a red for exciting? I don't know. Okay. Now we want to test it. We don't want to do it right now. We want to test it. See, this has got it's the demon, but it's... Oh yeah, I forgot we need to change the color. Hey, it works! So that part of it's like Superman at Six Flags in Southern California, because I can't remember the name of the city. Oh, I can't remember. Okay, so what was it? And 20 people have to write it, or I have to write it? Well, let's see if... Now that's at the testing phase. If it'll... Oh, heck no. No, it's gotta be them. Okay, I think security caffeine is new. Come on, Miriam. Go in the park. Yeah, they were a new person. Okay. Anyway, people quite often need you to give them a like. That's... Oh, Squitty. Caffeine free. Now. That said security. Pirate Land? Okay, wait. Oops. Wait, I actually don't know the answer to that question. Hold on. I don't know what I named my own park. Why would I know what I named my park? I have no idea. Um. Oh, okay. Oops. No. I thought the theme park was a compound word. So how do I... Okay, we already went there. Okay. Yeah, still 4. Okay, I don't know why, but every time I type something in the chat, it goes like that. Okay, so I think that is park of 7772 EE. Okay, so we got 5 now out of 8. Yeah, how come everybody else can put, whatever they want, they can, uh, they can type in everything. I ain't gonna try to do it. Come on, Jesse. What? There was 2 people over here. That was weird. Oops, we got 12 out of 20. So, whatever excitement rating is good. I'm not getting the bumper cars today. I am pretty sure I am not getting the bumper cars today. Yeah, I was gonna say, let Emery in. Let Crew? What? And Collins? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. Okay, so 4 plus 14 is 18. Yeah. Okay, so, scenery. I know, I probably should have waited until another time, but, like until it said put this many scenery in. But I got a whole park to put more scenery in, so, okay, we need to build, well, we need a stall too, but, paths, that's what I was looking for. I don't know. And then trash cans. Trash cans. Trash cans. If you don't understand where I get the trash cans thing, and I'm not doing it justice. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, variation on a theme. Um. Okay. So, Murdoch on. Oh, I just need one more person. Yes. I just need one more person. I just need one more person. I just need one more person. Gary, you are a fearless kitten. Why did you go out of the... Oh, okay. To prevent more garbage from happening. Yeah, I don't like, I don't like that idea, but my sister was like, if I make my, character look, yeah, if I make my character look more like, I do in real life, then I might be able to actually pick up the garbage, but I don't know. Okay, so press the 2 squares button, press missions, and go like that. Oh, it's gonna take a while. Start a new mission! What is it? What a mess. Clean up 8 pieces of trash. Well, I can't do that. My dang character's too skinny. See, I should be able to clean this up right now. It's not happening. But... no. There's a garbage can right there. Oh my gosh. And it was there at the time. Oh. I can't pick it up. It won't let me. Oh, speaking of that, actually, we ought to do that and, stalls. Other stalls. Restroom stalls. Oh, okay, wait a minute. We rebuilding certain things. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up taking that out. I like it, just, we can't use it. There. Now, okay, so, not that. So yeah, we had drinks, pizza, ice cream, fries. Need a slushie. I'm gonna make that grape slushie, though. Hot drinks can go over here. Candy floss can go here. There's too much sugar in one spot. But anyway, popcorn. Burger stall. Refreshing fruit. Okay. And then, dino hat. Pirate hat. Dino hat, pirate hat, dino hat, pirate hat. I got witches' hats around here somewhere. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm like, why is there a gap where there's no seat? And then I was like, oh, because, that's an exit. I need 3 more people. Maybe that's the deal. You like go and sit on somebody and aw. Here, let's test that theory. You still gotta move it yourself, though. It's not fair. That one girl had 25. She's not going anywhere. Oh. I'm glad it goes back out of it. So 4. You know, that's all I've got is 4. 7. Just need 5 more. Come on. It's like everybody else is going faster than me. Okay, so I think I figured out how to do it. I just gotta get my ducks in a row before I... Come on. Aw, man. End it again. No. It slows me down before... it slows me down before I get there. It's frustrating. Oh, it's you! Yeah, so you have to, like, put your name in the thing. How come it doesn't say, oh, it's Tina! Oh, it's Pirate! It goes, oh, it's you! And certain characters call you pal instead of, yeah, but it shouldn't be that generic. Maybe it ought to count every time you hit somebody. I mean, every time somebody hits you. There. I don't know what it would be. Because everybody else can go really, really fast and I can't. I give up. Oh! Woo! Wooey? I don't know what that is. I know it starts with W. Okay, I'm the first person who subscribed. Oh, this one. This one's Wooey's. And hi! Well, there's WWWWOOOOOEE. And then there's HI1111111111111111123. Okay, how much do I get? 6. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. See, you just play long enough and you can get... I don't know, we've been in your park. Liked your park. Seven. I just need one more person. One more. Did you save it? Yeah, you saved it! Yay! Okay. And now we're back home again. We are not doing this. I don't like that. So it never worked, but my mom was always telling us that instead of smacking our brother, because he was like 1 or 2 at the time, instead of smacking our brother, we should tell him we don't like that. It's like, no, that didn't work. Because it didn't. He just kept doing whatever the heck it was anyway. Not missions. Build. We need a ride. And, do we have a Ferris? No, we don't. Okay. Or at least not one in sight. Now, I could make the regular roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and be done with it. You know what? I think I will. You're probably wondering, how are you going to get that to work? Very carefully, like magic. I want to build this one. I've never built that one before. But I want to build the Ferris wheel. They go on the Ferris wheel. They're happy with the Ferris wheel. And then we'll go and build the $25,000 Ferris wheel either right next to it or where I was originally going to say way over there. Oh, and you might hear my sister in the background. She does not mind being on my streams, watching one of her videos. Ooh. See, that part over there is like the demon, except for that when you get over to the not so interesting part, it's different. How much is it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's rotate. Well, no, I need to keep the yeah, right there. Okay, so I don't actually know how we're gonna do this. So we'll do it like that. And then we gotta build some paths. We're not gonna build that path. This one's gonna have... Yeah, but... We're gonna... Not there. And not that one. What? It didn't do it. That was weird. That's what we're gonna do. Because we need to go over the roller coaster. One more. I don't want to be, like, right on top of... Yeah. Okay. Now, you go back over here. No, because that's going to end up where the garbage can is. Oh, I found out something yesterday. So, my favorite Zorro, I mean, Antonio Banderas is pretty good, but my favorite Zorro is the one that Guy Williams played on Disney's Zorro. You okay? Anyway, he's my favorite. So, one, two. So, I was watching an old episode. You know, it still had, Richard Dawson in it. Oops, I messed up. Of Family Feud. And it happened to have a guy named Guy Williams in it. And I'm like, I wonder. And it ended up being the same person, but the show that he was on Family Feud for was Lost in Space. And I'm like, oh, wow. You know, because you never think that, you know, you never think that your favorite actor from the one show is going to be on this other show, you know. There. And then. And then. And then. There. Oh, I said I was going to change the color of that roller coaster. I forgot. Oh well. It's blue now. Delaney. Okay. Delaney. Is there any way that we can put this here? Yes. Okay, good. Did you have to do that? That is so rude. Husband said yes, they did. I know there's already a trash can there. There. That's better. I just went walking off the cliff. Like nothing's gonna happen to me. How many do we need? One? Ah, we need one. Oh, hey! I thought I had to get the... Because there was somebody with 25. It said that I had to get a certain number of hit points on the bumper cars. And it didn't tell me I got it. But then when I looked, it said I got it. So maybe I just needed to do 12 points, period, instead of... Oh, yeah, let's go. Maybe I needed to do 12 points, period, instead of 12 points all in one shot. And they wouldn't have put that in the challenge thing if they didn't know that, it was annoying to try to get them. Oh. And then seats. Yeah, actually. So, I think we'll put the trash cans on the other side. So I said something about other side or whatever, and that was making me think of hello from the other side. I haven't even actually heard the whole thing of that. Or, no, actually I have. I have. But only on, only on, you know, the Got Talents. I got a dumb question. How much is this next plot of land over here? There's gonna become a point in time when $20,000. Oi! Okay. Oi, oi, oi! Is that how the song goes? No! I was on Dora. Way back when. 20. We had some of them on DVD. 10! Okay. Okay, so unless there's one cheaper, we're buying that one next. 10. $20. Okay. So we're gonna buy this one next. Gotta wait until we got another 3,000, of course, but... Oh! No. Eldani. Eldani. Not sure which. Kinda wish I wasn't out so far now. Because what if they have to go? You know, it is summer. You still gotta do chores. Oh, so if I get that plot of land, actually, then, I can get the one next to it, and then I can continue my scenery around the park. Last time, it kept asking me to put in scenery, and I'm like, well, I really don't want to. But it kept telling me, put in this many scenery, this many scenery. And it's like, okay. So I literally had... But then that decreases your park value. Uh-huh. No. Okay. Yay! Wrong button. Yay! Okay, so the only one that I need to do is pick up trash, and that's not happening, obviously. Perfect. So we're gonna get back to my park. And, yeah, so I can either go and pick up that 10,000 one over there that we said we're gonna buy next, or because I know that I can get this one right there, if I save up a little bit more, just wait until it says 20,000, then I can get that plot right there to come up, and it's going to be a ridiculous amount, I'm sure. Yeah, see, 20,000. Or, the other thing I can do is wait for 25,000. I think it was. Wait, how much was it? Wrong button. No, wrong button. Yeah. Right. We were gonna put the... We're gonna put this Ferris wheel, like, right here. Or we could put this Ferris wheel, like, right here. And connect it with that. Or we could put this Ferris wheel right here and connect it with that. Not there. No, either way, it's clipping through a ride. Ooh. Or we could put it right here. Yeah. And then that gives us more money to buy more plots of land. Tomorrow. There's a something over there, and I don't know what it is. I think it's a people, but it's like standing still. Oh, and that's something that that is slightly upsetting. You cannot go and help out people if you've got like a lot more money than they do. You can't just go and play Good Samaritan and buy the plot of land for them, or unless you've got building rights, build on their park. Because I would like to be able to, I'd like to be able to give the person, the money to build it, because, like, you can tell if they're a new player or not. What the heck? I just wasn't making money for a minute there. Not a whole minute, but wasn't making money. That was so weird. Oh, that's something me and my sister do a lot. When we're playing Dreamlight Valley, the person comes up, when the other characters, because you got like, you got Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy and uh, Merlin from Sword in the Stone and Buzz Lightyear and Mulan and a whole bunch of different characters. Goofy. Anyway, you got a whole bunch of different characters, and they'll come up to you and like say hello, or have you seen Goofy today, or something like that, and it's like, no, but I'll let you know if I see him later. And then, like when Buzz comes up and says hello, or whatever he just said, I'm pretty sure it was hello. Um, we go hello.
Yeah, you just stole a bit from Sweet Chuck.
Huh?
You just stole a bit from Sweet Chuck.
Explain.
Police Academy.
Yeah, I understood that part. What are you talking about?
Character Sweet Chuck. You're in that fragile stuff store, whatever it was.
Antiques.
Okay. You went to go to the ATM, and the ATM said hello. So you responded hello. Except it kept saying hello. Because it was part of the gag.
No, I've been doing that a lot longer than that. If anything, Sweet Chuck stole that line from me. I mean, that idea from me.
No.
So, on one of the Police Academy movies,
The first one.
it was not the first one. Sweet Chuck wasn't in the first one.
He was in the second one. That's right.
Anyway, in 2, 3, or 4, he of the Police Academy movies, Sweet Chuck walked up to the ATM and the ATM said hello. So he told it hello. Well, he got robbed shortly after that, but anyway. Anyway, my husband's saying, "You stole that from Sweet Chuck." No, I did not. I've been talking to my stuffed animals a lot longer than Sweet Chuck has been talking to that ATM. Oh, it was number 2 because yeah, so we were watching number 2 last week or the week before that. I want to say last week though. We're watching it then, and I thought that one was City Under Siege, but it's not. So I was getting really confused because Bobcat, I think his name is, his character Zed was a bad guy in that one. And so I was like, okay, wait a minute, how can he be a bad guy in this one and in yeah, so that one's number 2, definitely. Where he's the bad guy. But then there okay, so he's definitely the bad guy in number 2. But I was thinking number 2 is number 6. So I was like, how can he be a bad guy here and have joined the police academy? So I was like thinking, okay, he's a bad guy. He joined the police academy and then he decided against it and was a bad guy again. I was getting so confused. But what it ended up being actually is that we just need $10,000 more dollars. Ooh. So I can build the Ferris wheel, the big wheel. So that's the Ferris wheel, and then there's a big wheel. I think we ought to have I mean, they're kind of all one size fits all rides, but I kind of think that we ought to be able to have some little rides for littler um, NPC bot people, but there isn't littler ones. Like maybe they should have kids come with them. But then that might end up, in um, ideas of strollers and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. See, that's the problem though, because we're gonna end up. Wow, we may not have time for zoo if we want to get off at 11, but I'm definitely gonna do something with zoo today, even if it's only like 5 minutes. I'm gonna do something with zoo. Because I noticed that some people stopped following my channel, and it might have been, I'm not entirely sure, but it might have been the zoo guy, because I don't go on zoo very much. I used to go on it every week, and then I stopped going on it as much because, like I said, I'm really frustrated. I spend most of my time getting rid of the garbage. It's like, I don't think that's what a head zookeeper or whatever I'm supposed to be on that game is supposed to be doing. I just, it doesn't make sense to me. Garbage is the maintenance guy's job. And I don't know how to designate I don't know how to set one guy doing the garbage. Well, actually, I would probably do 5 guys doing the garbage, because there's a lot of garbage in that park. Come on. I just want to. Okay. So I just want to finish, and then we can go to zoo. Not in the same video, not in the same stream, but we're gonna do zoo, and then we're gonna do, probably some Minecraft just to round it off. Um, I know. Because normally I use Minecraft as normally I use Minecraft if I didn't use up enough time. But this time it's like, I am definitely going to use up enough time. So maybe I'll end up playing it for myself later. But then you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. Conundrum. It's, should I do it this way or should I do it that way? In this case. No. Well, yes, but no. Oh, I thought you meant story. Because I'm almost done. I just gotta be able. That would be story. But, yeah, I just gotta listen to it, and if it sounds fine, no audio typos, then we're good, and we'll put it in the mix. And then we just gotta go to the next chapter, which is the longest part of the, remember earlier I said I broke up one chapter into 3 pieces. And I don't know how many pages the last section is, but it was pretty long. Well, while we're trying to do the, trying to wait for 25,000 money. 1, 2, 3. Oh. No, there's more breakupage. Because this says the next morning. This says after breakfast. And then that's the end of the chapter. It says chapter 14. No, that wouldn't be chapter 14. That's chapter 17, right? No, wait, no. Okay. So this is. No. Well, yes, but no. Okay, 15. 16 is a visit by ninja number 2. This is going to be chapter 17, but I don't know what happens in the chapter, so. No, up there, silly. Okay. Chapter 17. Ooh, 17. Take out the extra T. Yeah, chapter 17. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll call it was sulky. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Okay. So none of that needs to be highlighted anymore. Did you say love me? Sally on Dreamlight Valley. Well, I think she was trying to get Jack's attention, but yeah, I don't know how I had it spelled, but ooh, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. I don't like it when people do that in their streams, actually, but oh, okay. That insert page break. Yeah. Okay, and then this one. Okay, now home. We want that underlined. So close. Okay, now right here, chapter EIGHTEEN. What happened this time? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so the thing is that usually I have 2 word chapters. I don't know where I picked that idea up from, but I like to have 2 word chapters. It'll say chapter 18 and then it'll say, um, like Sean's Defiance or something like that. I don't think I have one that says Sean's Defiance. Just so you know. But, it'll say something like that. Well, or Ninja Visit, you know, something like that. Anyway, um, typically when I want to use a certain phrase from the chapter, I will, instead of putting it the way it is in the chapter, I'll capitalize the whole, um, the whole set of words, like the one that I just put in. What happened? You know, it's all right. What happened this time? And then she had a double guard after curfew. Well, in this case, I didn't want to put the all right, so I put dot dot dot, and then I put what happened this time. Every word is capitalized, and then I went and put yeah. Then I went and put dot 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 because it's got she had a double guard. Um, because they live on a pirate ship, and where am I? Why was I over there? What the? Oh, because I was gonna get that piece of land and then I didn't. Hopefully next time. We're gonna play this next week. So hopefully next time we can get that next piece of land. I thought that we were gonna get this week, but where am I going? No, 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 no. Over here. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. See, I thought this was perfect because, you come out of your little thing, you go here, you go there, you go out. It's perfect. It's perfect. Um, Actually, what that sentence really is it's purple. It's a Jeff Foxworthy thing. And I got a small problem because I gotta go upstairs. I don't know why I'm calling it a small problem. It's because, like, if I don't go, it would be a bad thing.
Then go.
Um, there we go. Doesn't that look great? Okay, now let's start the ride. And I will let you watch the ride until I can come back and end the stream. Because going upstairs is a little more important right now. Okay. I will see you in a moment. Okay. So, we've done everything but pick up the trash, and that's because we can't. Um... Oh, we haven't gotten the daily bonus. So, I probably said this earlier in the stream, but, please go on Amazon and check out my books, and I would love it if everyone would buy at least one of my books. They are Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, Esperanza's Party, The Island, Adopted Coral, and coming soon, Lessons in Love. And they're on Amazon right now. And you just type in Tina Rash Books, and you should find at least 2 of them. Hopefully all 6. I say at least 2 because my husband went on there yesterday and he only found 2. Thought that was very odd. Till he clicked a few more buttons. So, you probably could type in their titles, but there's a small problem with that. I'm usually on page 4, 5, 12. Yeah. Amazon's not featuring my product because, I'm not making a lot of sales. But that could change in the future. So, until then, just type in Tina Rash Books and you should be able to find it. Also, if you're watching me on Twitch right now, doesn't look like anybody is, but please follow, chat, and subscribe. I would love it if people would subscribe too. And if you're watching me on YouTube right now, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And I will see you in the next stream or video.